We have the full set list for Rarity Collection Quarter Century Edition. Make sure you guys check out our friends over at Kong's Cards. Use discount code MCOL40 and you will get the chance to save on your Rarity Collection purchases. You want it in a nice looking Ultimate Rare, maybe a quarter century, they're going to have all of the prices up for you this afternoon. So remember, I'll leave a link down below. Use discount code MCOL40 and save on your purchase. We have the full list of Rarity Collection here, and simply enough, it's a even port. It converted over beautifully. Now, I still don't know why they had to gut Max C out of this set, to be honest with you. I feel like they could have left it in here, but you know what? Whatever at this point in time, you know. We're still getting effectively 79 good cards, plus alt arts, actually. So, kind of going down the list of things up here, Alpha was within the realm of expectations. We kind of knew this. I mean, you got to remember that this set is meant to do a couple things. It is meant to reprint cards that Konami feels that players needed, along with some very nice upgrades. Because not only, I mean, is this set supposed to bring in like quarter centuries and things like that, but it's supposed to diversify and get collectability out there. And while alphas were wildly available, you know, having cheaper availability is good. Lancia, good side deck option. Ash Blossom and Joy Spring. Community's been asking for this thing for years to get an ultimate upgrade. So Konami went ahead, they held their tongue for as long as they could have, and now we're finally getting it in every sort of upgrade that you could possibly imagine underneath the sun. And yes, I expect Ash Blossom to be one of the most expensive cards out of this set. Simone and the Azure Eyes, these are fine upgrades. I don't personally have a problem with seeing these. It's going to be annoying if, you know, you hit the quarter century on the Blue Eyes, but okay. We also have Jackalope, which is fine. Dimension Shifter's been a staple for a majority of, you know, last format into this one, and the card is stupid good. I already know that people are going to be like, well, you know, I'm not too happy to pull this. I understand that, but people did want rarity upgrades to this. Ecclesia is also a fine card to have in this set. Effect Feeler, also now getting 19 more physical upgrades. I mean, we've already had this thing in old Ultimate Rare. You've had it in Starlight, and the fact that we're now dumping it on in here at these rarities, yeah, it's fine. Eldritch and the alternate art Eldritch. You hear the wee woo outside? Yeah, that's the craziness of having an alt art present in a set. I'm honestly just excited for the alt art, looking amazing in its rarity upgrades. I could give two craps less about original Golden Lord, but that alt art is going to look amazing. Fairy Tale Luna finally getting some upgrades is also very, very nice. Fallen of Albaz, I mean, we had the ulti, but to everybody out here that has been enjoying the Fallen of Albaz deck, it has been a very nice addition here. I mean, you can get your quarter centuries, you can get your, you know, your ultimate rares, whatever addition that you want here for Albaz looks good. Galaxy, I already know all the Photon players are going to enjoy this. Ghost Bell, once again, I mean, this has already had higher rarity upgrades, but now you'll be able to get the budget upgrades, which is good. Border, I'm super excited about this. You guys have no idea. Border being in this set, available in all different rarities, stun players rejoice. You're finally recognized by Konami. Lava Golem is going to be a very nice one as well. I know a lot of people are going to be like, really, Lava Golem? Yeah, you can never have too many Lava Golems. I mean, we needed cards that can board break the opponent. This is fine. Also, Lone Fire, all the Sun Avalon Rika players are going to now get every sort of upgrade that they could ever want. So, that's good. Nibiru, this is fine. Honestly, the Ultimate Rares have already been dipping down. Now you can get every rarity of Nibiru that you could ever want. You know what? You can play one of each rarity, and you can feel like an absolute cool duelist. Master Sword Iris, I'm okay with this too. There's gonna not be bangers in the set, and that's fine. Sphere Mode, you know, we already had the Ghost Rare, which absolutely looks mind-boggling in my opinion. But now you can diversify. You want to play a Ghost Rare? Okay, I mean, you can go ahead and you can play one of each. I can't wait for seeing these things. Tour Guide in here, the alt art would have been very nice. It's a little bit of a shame, but okay. Ferris, hero players are eating good. Win is okay. Ben 10, I mean, the thing with Ben 10 is we just had the lost arts for this. It also was in a Speed Duel Tournament pack availability as well. It just kind of feels like a little bit of a miss. Called By also getting huge rarity upgrades. Good news, though. You're not going to have to pay out the butt for the Called By upgrade because it's limited to 1 anyway. So it's just like you get your 1 upgrade and you're done. Same thing with Change of Heart. We just had the Pharaoh's rare for this. So you're bringing in all these different rarities for this. And it's like we already had select higher rarities. Chaos Base, this would feel a little bit better if it didn't just get punished to 1. Dark Roller also has the Lost Art coming, so I don't know how I feel about that either. It's like, yeah, you're going to get the chance to get all these higher rarities, but then you have the Lost Art sitting over here in the corner waving at you going, hey, you really want to pick up a playset of these, right? And it's like, ugh. Oh, okay. Forbidden Droplet. Yes, this is going to be beautiful. I can't wait for sets of droplets. Same thing with the Fossil Digs. We just had the Collector's Rare Fossil Digs, and here we go again, reprinting it. Same thing with Lightning Storm. Lightning Storm already had multiple printings, coming into the higher rarity. We're just cratering those off, which, once again, is fine. Magicalized Fusion is still a little bit okay. Same thing with Magician's Salvation. Dark Magician players can at least rejoice to that. The Dear Servant's going to look fantastic. I love that. Pot of Desires, Pot of Extravagance, and the Pot of Beautifulness. Oh, man. All 3 pots. So here's the thing. I know that we have pot collections still coming in the mail here in late November. A lot of people are like, oh boy, they just reprinted the pots here. There goes the value of pot collection. I mean, yes and no. People are still going to want to pick up those cards. People understand that, they're available in an alternate printing. They're still going to do things. So this is a good sign. Pre-prep, yeah. And same thing here with Reasoning. Those were cards that did need higher updates, finally. Rhoda, I mean, once again, it's a one-of. You pick up whichever version you want, go like this, call it a day. Small World's going to look really nice. I'm super excited about that one. Spellbook of Judgment, it's a one-of. Soon to be probably a 2-of, hopefully in the future, maybe a 3-of. Who knows? Talents, once again, multiple higher printings. You're getting the chance to kind of see this come out of the woodwork here, do its thing. Good job. Still wish we had Thrust in here. So now in the trap section here. So let's be honest here. Compulse, this is going to be timeless for old formats. Dimensional Barrier, you're going to get sacked in real fashion now by higher rarities. Punishment, we already had the Secret, which looked nice, but I'll take my Quarter Centuries. Evenly is going to be massively sought after. People are going to want those. Featherstorm, Harpy player, the Flunderies players are going to want those. The Ice Barrier Trap is going to be a big miss. Of course, Ice Dragon's Prison. Imperm, once again with Nibiru, I mean, you pick your fashion with this and you're off to the races. El Shaddai, a good trap card. Oh, yeah. If anybody still played that, sure, but okay. And then Summon Limit, and then the Tri-Brigade Trap. The Tri-Brigade Trap is going to look fantastic, but it's very late for that. Extra deck stuff. Dingrisu, we needed it. Redoer, we already had. The Prismatic Artemis is okay. I mean, the Collector's Rare was already cheap. Cherubini, that's going to look fantastic. Can't wait to pull the bad Code Talker. Of course, Heatzel, draw card is going to be good. Unicorn, I want that alt art. I know that we just got SP, but that's fine. Avermax, we already had the Collector's Rare. It's going to be a little bit of a miss. Celine, it's fantastic with the Exodia deck we just got. And Striker Dragon, still limited to 1. God Slime, needed the reprint. Everybody knows this. Ints, it's going to look fantastic for flinging at your opponent. All the Darklaw rarity upgrades, check. Mud Dragon's going to look good for the instant fusion. Draco's Stapelia, I'm okay with this. AFD is okay. Baron, this did need it. Borreload Savage, we already had a cheap Starlight rare, so that's going to come down. Herald, the Junk Speeder, which I've seen the Quarter Century, it looks nice. Downer Magician, free upgrades. Same thing out here with the full armored. The Succubus, okay. And then, of course, number 100 OTKs and the Flare Metal. There's not a lot. Like, overall, I'm not disappointed in this set. I think this set has a lot going for it. The alt arts were a fine addition to this. One of the best things that we could have had. I think there's going to be a lot of value spread throughout the set that a lot of people are going to be very shocked about, just kind of as time goes on. So remember, check out Kong's cards, use discount code MCO40, and save on your purchase. You guys have a good rest of your day, all right? Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.